Okay, I feel like half a drop. Quick, do an anti-rain dance. You must go backwards.
She's a nasty person, I'm the nerdy guy.
I stay in the east.
I stay in the west. She's quite quick-witted, I'm a bit slow. She labels me as like man pai.
Which he took a really long time to understand what slow by half a beat means.
Oh, so that's what man pai is lah.
Yeah.
Because I always thought is, direct translation would be like
Slow by half a beat.
slow half clap pai. Oh, okay.
Oh. The one thing that can get the usually calm Raymond very excited is food.
It's food,
He
indeed.
talks about it with deep passion.
She's very proud of the food places in the east and I have to agree to it. I love the bak chor mee from Bedok 85. I love the data mian at Bedok. Oh, that's really awesome. Like, each time she says it, I'm like, oh yeah, please.
Yeah, he's Mr. Tan Tan Mian.
Oh yeah. I also love this dish called, it's red chili oil dumplings.
In Chinese it is?
红油抄手.
Yes, the AC boy can speak Chinese now.
Yeah. But we do share a common friend by the name of Ledon Pua. We were just good Christian people, so why not just introduce us together as a couple?
Glenn's always very concerned about my singlehood. So he always asks me, Tangla, so you seeing anybody or not? So I have this very good Christian friend. 2 years later, in 2019, Raymond's name popped up again. For some reason, I felt that, actually, if I don't meet this guy, I might actually regret it.
So on our first meeting, I was late by 20 minutes.
Because he was late for 20 minutes, I couldn't go to the washroom. So by the time he saw me, the first thing I said to him was, "Hi Raymond, I'm Amanda. I'm so sorry, but I need to go to the toilet." So it's really awkward. Then we went to the toilet and came out, and I was like, oh no, how could that be my starting line? It's so embarrassing. So I said, "Hi Raymond, can we start again? I'm Amanda." I was like, okay, this is too awkward, it's not gonna work.
So during dinner, right, I asked a lot of intense questions to her. I told her specifically, the reason why I wanted to see her is because I want to get married someday.
The very first time we met, it was just question after question after question. I was like, oh my, so intense. He was very intentional about it. Although I was a bit thrown off when he said, yeah, I want to marry someday. I was like, chill bro.
So I thought the first meeting was kind of a bust already. Secretly, she was starting to get interested in me. Yeah.
Because the conversation was quite interesting. So, okay.
Yeah, so I passed that actually. And I didn't know I passed it.
Raymond was always very open and honest and vulnerable in sharing whenever we met. More often than not, they were stories of struggle. That touched me because it showed that he could be himself. He didn't need to put on a pretense to show that, I got this.
So at that point, I think I was struggling a lot with my postgrad studies. It was a really long struggle. There were many occurrences that I really wanted to kind of tap out of this, but I think she has been really encouraging to me. That was something that really touched upon my heart because at the last part of our date, right, that day, she just suddenly asked me whether she would like to pray for me. There's some glimpse of hope that I am at least worthy to be loved by someone. That really got me thinking whether this is someone that I want to start dating.
The question that was on my heart was, would you want to journey with this person? And I guess a simple answer was yes, why not? It seems like a good chat. Yeah.
I like how she's open to her feelings to me. That makes it a lot easier for me to work with her when it comes to conflicts.
We like running, we like cycling, we like going outdoors, go cafe hopping, find good coffee. Raymond is a very patient, a very steady person. So he kind of brings a lot of stability into my life that I need because he's like my stable mountain when I'm usually freaking out. The idea of commitment and even marriage, but he's like, we're good, I'm here. I think for Raymond, he loves me in a way that is very sure and very steadfast. It really reminds me of God's love for me, and he's a sure and steadfast man, like the good BB boy that he is.
There's one thing that we always say, each time we have a conflict, the first thing that we should do is to always hug each other.
Although it's very hard to do at that point.
I find it easy, but she finds it very difficult at times. Yeah.
I think when we first were starting to meet each other, I think came across this verse in Habakkuk. For still the vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end, it will not lie. If it seems slow, wait for it, it will surely come, it will not delay. And then I was like, hey, Raymond, I just came across this verse.
So when I received it, I think the message I get is just be patient and wait for it, that eventually my struggles or troubles will be over.
There was a lot of uncertainty.
And there was a lot of uncertainty with my research.
Whether or not he will even be able to complete his PhD and when. And there was a lot of waiting. Now to enjoy the good times since he's finally done with his PhD.
She kind of knew that I was going to propose to her because I asked her, like, you know,
He made me do a lot of weird things, like go cycling at 3 p.m. But that day he came with a very big bag.
so in that haversack bag was a book containing all the photos that we took together, as well as an album containing all the postcards she wrote for me.
We were cycling for like a really long time. Then I'm like, okay, so is he gonna propose or not? Cycle, haven't proposed yet. Then halfway he was like, Wende, I think you need to stop. I got a butt cramp. Then I was like, okay, he is not proposing today.
So the butt cramp, it really happened. But it was a very good opportunity for me to find a place. And then I just took out the photo book, showed it to her, and then I took out the ring and I asked her, will you marry me? And she agreed immediately. Oh, she clearly stated that I want to have a proposal
Blue sky.
with blue sky, green grass.
And then Raymond.
Yeah. What the?
No, because he always say don't make this kind of ugly faces. But actually he likes making it also. You want to do the ugly face? So one of the first few questions that Raymond asked me is, can you cook? Then I was like, does instant noodles count?
I said no.
Because he loves to cook and he loves to cook for friends. So I decided that when we get married, he will still be in charge of cooking, but he cooks very good food. Yeah. Found a good man.
Yeah, I like to have like kind of control over my kitchen.
We hope that in our future home, we can always have friends over, we can always cook for friends and family. But then that means there'll be a lot of cleaning, right? So
You do the cleaning, thanks.
yeah, I guess. You clean the toilet. I don't have a clean toilet. But I don't mind doing laundry, so I can do laundry. You can mop the floor, thanks.
Okay. First time hearing this actually. Mopping the floor. Okay, can.
Okay, mop together.
Okay.